A lot of us climb mountains for the physical and mental challenge it takes to get to the top. One day that challenge took a turn for me. I fell at one of the most dangerous places you can fall in the Tetons, and I sustained injuries serious enough that I could not get off the mountain on my own. The physical and mental challenges became greater than ever on the mountain that day. I had to stay calm, manage serious pain, and stay optimistic that help would be on its way. My name is Michelle, and this is how the day went down. Climbing partner Stephen Koch and I set out to ice climb the enclosure couloir, then climb the northwest ridge of the enclosure, which is the west summit of the Grand Teton. The trickiest part of this climb is crossing the Valhalla traverse. Here the terrain is covered with ice, snow, and loose rock. Due to this, it is very hard to place protection, so any fall that you take, even if it is on a rope, is going to be ugly. Here, climber Stephen Koch demonstrates climbing the Valhalla traverse and is doing a pretty good job. I ended up slipping on the ice field you see on the upper left side of this clip. Although I was using an ice axe and crampons, the snow and ice was rotten, and it was hard to gain purchase on the terrain. In a split second, I slipped and could not arrest. The next piece of protection was 30 feet away. Since it was a traverse, I pendulum swung 30 feet across and below the next piece of gear. During the fall, I hit loose rocks with my body while sustaining blows to my head, back, arms, and legs. At one point, I felt my crampon latch onto something, and I felt my lower leg or ankle snap. Thankfully, I did not lose consciousness. After I came to rest from the fall, I was hanging on the rocky ledge from the rope. I looked down at my leg, and it was obviously broken badly by the twisted and out-of-aligned shape it was in. I yelled up to Stephen that I had taken a bad fall and would not be able to get out on my own. I took deep breaths to remain calm as he went over to the piece of protection that was holding me in and anchored me in well. He then was able to walk to a ledge to get cell phone reception and call for help. It was approximately 11 a.m.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey.
We're waiting for a rescue, aren't we?
We sure are.
Because your leg's jacked, isn't it?
It's very jacked up. This is true.
But you're doing awesome. You know that?
Hope so.
You are. You're doing your best. Get ungrounded.
That's right. That's the spirit.
This is the good leg. I'm Steven. I was her climbing partner. I still am. I'm not going to abandon her just yet. We got the Jenny Lake Climbing Rangers coming to rescue us. They're the best in the business. They rescued me on Mount Owen 13 and a half years ago. And they're simply incredible. We'll see. They've been gone a while. Kind of setting up, figuring out what they're going to do and getting it ready. And I think you ready for them?
I'm ready for them.
Nice.
I'm ready for the pain in my leg.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you want to talk about what happened?
I slipped and then I fell.
You slipped and fell, and then what happened?
And then I tumbled, I hit my head, I hit my back, and then somehow I broke my ankle. And
How come you didn't fall all the way down the canyon?
Because Stephen placed such amazing gear that held, thank God.
Well, the rope held, right?
And the rope held, too.
The rope did its job.
Everything did its job.
Gear did its job.
That's why I'm still here.
I'm so happy you're still here, Michelle.
Yeah, very happy.
I didn't want our first climb to end be the last.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe I hope we'll climb again.
When the ankle's healed, and then do something like really easy.
Yes, the ankle or leg.
Yeah.
Could be the tip fib, huh?
Probably, yeah.
Hells yeah. They're bringing them in. Oh. Don't worry. about a thing. Every little thing gonna be alright. Including your leg. Yay!
Yes.
Yay, leg.
It will.
Bones heal, ligaments heal, everything heals.
It will heal.
Our bodies want to be whole and great
That's right.
again.
They want to be.
I'm Ryan.
Hi, I'm Michelle.
Michelle?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Ryan. All right. First helicopter.
I've seen heli skiing before. Yeah.
Hang in there. It'll be a short one. Fairly short.
Still 2 to 5 down slope at the site.
Okay.
Yeah, we sure can. What's the plan? We'll probably be hooking out. Okay.
So here I am in the hospital. I did make it off the mountain that day, and I'm doing pretty well. I just got about 24 pins and screws and a couple plates put in my leg. Broke my thumb and just got some bruises, but you know, I'll be back out there in no time. All in all, I was pretty lucky with my rescue. You hear about stories of people that have to cut off limbs to get free, or they have to spend nights out in the wilderness before they can find help. Luckily, none of that stuff happened to me, and I really just had to wait a couple hours before I got help. But I definitely had a lot of things going for me that made that possible.